Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this super simple, literally 2 shadow eye look. Perfect for spring, perfect for Easter. I wanted to go ahead and play around with some color here and there just because I know that recently I have been doing only neutral looks, but I decided to switch it up today. So if you're curious to see what products I use and how I achieve this look, then please be sure to go ahead and just keep on watching. Alright, so to go ahead and get started, I'm going to be taking the ColourPop It's My Pleasure palette. I really wanted to do something that was more of like the lilac-y purple kind of shades and then do like a duochrome on the lid. I'm telling you, this look, again, is not going to be revolutionary. It's going to be super simple, super easy to achieve, which is my personal favorite. And that way, you know, even if you're experienced in makeup or unexperienced in makeup, you're going to be able to achieve this look. So for starters, I went ahead and already primed my eyes just with concealer. So I'm going to be taking the shade Kitten Fish, which is this one right here, and I'm just going to be loading that onto just a fluffy brush. This one's the M441, and I'm just going to be gently packing that on the lid and then starting to swipe, just that way it deposits like the most pigment. And I'm probably only going to use this shade and like maybe one other one, and that will be it. I'm telling you, it's super simple, super easy to achieve. And I love looks like this because they're simple, because they're easy, but they're still super flattering and like really pretty, and it looks like you put a lot of work into it, but you didn't, which is the best kind. So again, I'm just gonna build up that pigment until I get it to a place that I want. And again, like I said, I'm just using this one shade and then blending it upwards towards the brow, just to get it lightly diffused. And that way there's like no harsh lines, anything like that. Literally just something like this and you're golden. You're good to go. And I love playing with purples, even though sometimes they're like harder to formulate. I just love them. I think that they're so pretty and they're so beautiful on so many eye colors and so many skin tones. I feel like it just really, it's bold, it makes a statement, but I feel like with like lighter purples, you can kind of get away with it. Like it's a more wearable rather than being like super bold, you know? And I wanted to kind of stray away from like the neutral looks that I've usually been doing recently on my channel and on my Instagram, which if you're not following me, be sure to follow me. It's Natalie Elise Milan. And I post, you know, more content on there than on YouTube. So if you're curious about following me, I definitely recommend it. I'm just continuing to build up the pigment and kind of get it somewhere where I want. I'm actually really loving this color, and again, it's just this one shade, Kitten Fish. I believe that's how you say that shade. And like I said, super easy, super minimal, super simple. And then we're just going to take this shade and blend it on the lower lash line as well. And to do that, I'm just going to be taking like a simple pencil brush, just whatever small brush that you have, loading that up, and then just smudging it right below. But literally that's it. Like this is the look right here. And of course, if you want to leave it all matte, if you want to darken the outer corner, by all means, you totally can. But for me personally, I'm honestly just going to keep it like this. I know I kind of look like I have like an infection right now on my eye, but I promise it'll all come together. I'm just going to continue to build up that shade just a little bit more on the lid because it was kind of faded a little more than I would like. But I love bright like springtime looks. I feel like they're so pretty. I feel like this would be a really nice look for Easter or just really any day in spring if you're wanting to go more bold with your makeup, wanting to just kind of play around with color. This is super simple, just one shade, slap it on and you're good to go. So I know I keep saying one shade, but it's actually going to be 2, possibly 3. I'm kind of going back and forth in between what I want to do on the lid. So as of now, I'm going to be taking the middle shade in this palette, which is Earth Shine. It's like this beautiful duochrome kind of shade. It's like a silvery blue purple with like a light pink shift. So I'm just going to be taking that on my ring. Yeah, you can see it a lot better there. And I'm just going to be taking that on my ring finger and just simply packing that on the lid, just to give it a little extra something, a little bit more dimension, nothing too crazy. Again, 2 shades, I'm trying to keep it super simple, super easy. You can throw this on in a pinch and be ready to go, which personally, I do love a good detailed eye look, don't get me wrong, but majority of the time lately I'm trying to do just very minimal, simplistic, easy to achieve makeup. But yeah, I'm just continuing to build that up and kind of concentrate it on the lid and then just blend it slightly up into the crease. That way it's like a diffused kind of look. Alright, so I know I said only 2 shades and I'm sticking to it. So you could definitely leave the look just like this. However, for me personally, just to kind of kick it up a little bit more, I am going to be doing a wing. I'm going to go ahead and finish the other eye off camera and I'll be right back to do the wing. Alright, so for the wing liner, I'm going to be using the NYX Matte Liquid Eyeliner. You guys know I love this one. Super easy to use, super affordable, matte, very black, very pigmented. Honestly, you know, I've said this 1,000 times, but you truly can't go wrong. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just do a very small wing. I don't want it to be anything too crazy. So I feel like it just, you know, adds a little bit of something to the look. Like literally this is probably one of the smallest wings I've done. We shall see if I'll be able to match it on the other side, because for me that is like one of the hardest part. Truly, I can never get them perfect, but that's why I figured today is a good day to practice. But just something super small like that, nothing too crazy, just adds a little, you know, a little flair, a little kick. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through the next eye and then I'll come back and we'll finish up the rest of the face. I'm going to go ahead, pop on some mascara and a lash, and I'll be right back and we can do blush and lip. So I just went ahead and actually finished off the eyes. So I did pop on some mascara. I used the Maybelline Sky High mascara. I popped on some lashes. They are discontinued, which is so unfortunate because they're some of my favorites. I believe that they're the House of Lashes Azalea Lash. You'll have to let me know if you can find them anywhere because I personally can't. But without further ado, oh, and then lastly, I went ahead and used the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner just in my waterline to kind of help brighten up the eyes in the shade Crybaby, which is like this beautiful like light lavender. I feel like it really helps to, you know, open the eyes and make them pop. So next I'm actually going to be going in with blush, and I figured today, since we're doing like a springy look, why not bring out an oldie but a goodie. So this, of course, is Milani Luminoso. I really love this blush. So I'm just gonna be packing that on the cheeks. It's such a beautiful, like, peachy pink, and I don't think that it's gonna clash with this look. I'm really hoping it's not. But I just love this shade. I feel like it looks so nice on the skin, truthfully. And it just gives you, like, this natural, like, flush to the skin. But because it has, like, a sheen to it, it makes your skin just look like healthy and glowy and just like sun-kissed. It's beautiful. Like, I love the color combo of the peach and the purple. Like, oh, it's just so spring. It's so pretty. Honestly, this might be my Easter look because it's just effortless, quick, and you know, you don't have to think too much about it. You're literally using 2 shades and you're good. So for highlight, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Iced Highlighter. This is the palette, but now that you can get them in stores at Ulta and on her website, I figured why not use this shade. And since it is a pretty icy white, I felt that it would complement the eyes and kind of what's going on the eyes really, really nicely. And of course, I'm just applying that to the high points of the face, nose, chin, cheeks, forehead, basically everywhere. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of this shade as well on a clean pencil brush and use it to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. But I truly just love her highlights. I feel like they just make your skin look wet and dewy and glossy, which I feel like is so needed for spring. Like, I mean, granted, I love a dewy look all year long, don't get me wrong, but I feel like for spring, just like dewy, fresh skin is just beautiful. And then going ahead and using the same highlight palette, I'm just going to be taking a small pencil brush and dipping into the same shade Iced to highlight the inner corner of the eye as well as the brow bone. Something like that, and then doing the same to underneath the brow, and then I'm going to take the blender brush that we use with the purple to blend that out. lastly for this look, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the lip. Today I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors Undressed lip liner. I just found this in my collection and I've been loving it. I feel like it's such a good like beige mid-tone nude. And for this, I mean, of course you could go with a bold, but for me personally, I'm a nude lip kind of girl, so that's what I'm going to go with today. And then I'm just going to take that and fill it in slightly. And then lastly for the lip, I'm going to be taking the Tarte lipstick. I don't even know what these are called. Oh, the Color Splash lipstick in the shade Beach Babe. It's like this beautiful, just like, it's a nude. It's a really good, solid nude. And normally to go ahead and finish off the look, I would use a gloss, but because I feel like the skin is so glossy and the eyes are like micro glittered like crazy, I'm actually just going to leave the lips like this and then finish it off with the Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury, and we will be all done. Alright you guys, and that completes today's video. If you did like it, please be sure to drop a like down below, as well as hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, along with that notification bell, that way you're notified every single time I upload. I hope you guys did like this video and maybe learned something. This for me personally is definitely going to be the look that I wear this Easter. I'm curious to know what looks you guys are doing, if you're going to be meeting up with your families, what's going on. I'd love to talk about it in the comments. So please be sure to drop a comment down below about your Easter and any videos that you'd like to see from me next. And without further ado, that's it guys. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys!